Ufologist. Yay!
Hi.
Yay!
Good evening, Dave. Everything's running smoothly.
The Force will be with you, always.
Live long and prosper.
You have been well trained, my young apprentice. They will be no match for you.
With 900 years old, you reach look as good you will not.
Someone knows the fucking bad.
Hello, this is David, the Backyard Ufologist. Thank you so much for joining us today. We do appreciate it. It's been 5 days, man. I've been really trying to get some pictures done and going out. It's been cloudy, so it's been hard to UFO hunt, but I do have a few pictures I'm going to share with you today. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, give a thumbs up, and most of all, be sure to comment and tell us what you think that you are seeing out there. The weather is really bad. We got a hurricane that may be on the way. It may turn into a hurricane here. Boy, they love to scare you with the weather. Being intuitive, I'm going to say it's going to fizzle out. We're going to get about 35-mile-an-hour wind. I believe that, and lots of rain, and then that's about it. It goes off into the ocean. But we'll see what happens. But that's my prediction here in New England. Nothing really lasts too long up here when it comes to the weather. You don't like the weather? Just wait a second. That's what Mark Twain said. Don't like the weather in New England? Just wait a minute. Yeah, that's what he said. Okay, just a thing I need to get off my chest, if you don't mind. It's kind of personal, but I have a friend that was on Twitter, and we really did just hit it off, and from another country, and which doesn't matter, but we kind of do the same thing. He's only on Twitter, and it takes these really wild looking pictures of trees and stuff. Well, anyway, you probably know who I'm talking about if you know us, but yeah, man, I've supported him and retweeted all of his posts, and you know, and I got to thinking that there's, you know, after all of this, that he never even came to my YouTube channel and commented or liked anything. You know, he just never did support me. You know, I go, wow, you know, which doesn't matter. I don't care. You know, I'd like to have the support, but you know, you can't make somebody do it. But anyway, we were talking, and he goes, oh no, man, there's no such thing as extraterrestrial. And I've been talking to this guy for about a year about extraterrestrials and everything, and out of the blue, you know, he goes, no, they're all demons. And I go, is he kidding? I mean, he's not that shallow, is he? You know, and I go, wow, he was serious, you know. You know, there's good out there too, as well as bad. Not everything's a demon. And you know, that kind of sounds like a Baptist preacher to me. You know, those horrible feelings started coming back in my childhood of the Baptist minister, you know. It's all demons, you know. But God gave us tools to work with, and this is my spirituality, my spiritual belief, what I believe, my opinion, and what I believe. 1 John 4:1-4. You know, he knew that we would come across spirits, and if we were in doubt about it, give them the test. It's right there in black and white. I give the test. I do 1 John 4:1-4 when I'm in doubt, and I'm in doubt a lot around here, around the Hammonasset Ley Line, all these portals and vortexes, and I'm sure we do catch a lot of demons here. We send them packing. We have a lot of benevolent entities, and we do clearing. Sometimes I'll do a clearing 4 times a day. That's how bad it gets around here. It's a full-time job, spirituality right here. I promise you. You'll have nightmares, you have shit going on that you wouldn't even believe, and that's why I'm a big believer in it. I'm a paranormal investigator first, and a ufologist second, and you know, I did it for a long time, and it's all real, and I understand it. Yes, there are demons, but not all of them are demons. Some may look like it, but they're not. And that's why, if you're in doubt, you have the tools to work with. And how they just discount it, I don't understand. And some of the big names just kind of discount it. And I go, well, am I missing something here? Am I wrong? And I said, there's no way. There are extraterrestrials. And I believe that. And, there's just a ton of evidence out there. And people from the military that have come forward, I don't want to get into it. I can give you all kind of names. If you're not going to believe it, I'm not going to try to convince you. Go and research it. If you want some names, I'll give them to you, and you can start your research. But nevertheless, I believe there's more than just demons. They're out there. I understand that, and I catch them. But not all of them are. There's spiritual extraterrestrials, and there's bad extraterrestrials, as well as bad demons. I don't think there's any good demons. They're all of Satan, so I don't, it's the father of lies. So I'd be careful out there, especially with the lower astras, with the Ouija board and all that. Man, you got to be careful with that stuff. I'm telling you, just asking for it. That's just my opinion. You don't have to get mad at me. And you don't have to believe any of my stuff either. I'm bringing it to you, and some of the stuff I don't even know. But I do know that there is good out there as well as bad. It's a yin-yang, it's not too much, not too little. There's always a balance. And you got to remember that. It's a balance. Show love and light, and sometimes it's the hardest thing to do. Forgiveness. Sometimes it's the hardest thing to do. Forgive yourself. Look within yourself when these things go on. I see so much hate, so much anger going on today. And you just let yourself go. I know afterwards you got to feel bad, unless you don't have any conscience at all. And, I've been guilty of it. I'll get a little mad. Nothing like what's going on. Just, maybe a bad word or something. And I go, oh, man, I'm just, I'm not ready yet. My spirituality, I got a long way to go. And that's the way I look at it. I want to be enlightened, and I don't know if I ever will be, but, I keep fighting for it. And show love and light. And I know when you get mad in the heat of the moment, it's really hard to do. And that's the challenge. It gives you different kind of scenarios, even in the Bible, how to handle it. I mean, you have life, how to handle all these things. And I go, well, I'm going to try this and see what. Wow, man, that really did work. I'm proud of myself for handling that situation instead of wanting to come out swinging. And I got to be careful. I could hurt somebody, and man, I don't want to do that. It's no big wheel or anything. I can defend myself to a certain point, and then, I don't want to hurt nobody, but I don't want to be pushed to that point, I try to avoid everything, and all mine is just self-defense if there's no other way. But still, I'm not going to turn the other cheek when I'm protecting my family, my home, my animals. And you're going to prosecute me for doing that? Well, put me in jail then, because I'm going to defend, and that's for sure. And I'm sure you would too. It's Satan's time right now on Earth, and he's walking back and forth on this planet. If you can't see it and you don't believe it, okay, that's cool. You don't have to get mad or anything. You can say your opinion, and that's cool. I understand, and I respect that. But I really do believe you can see it, and it's all coming true. Okay, I'll shut up. But anyway, I was a little disheartened and a little wounded that he would be like that. And so, I lost a good friend, I feel like, and that's too bad, What really did it is what he said, that's all bullshit. And I go, that's my whole show. Extraterrestrials, and things like that. He said, that's bullshit. And I go, wow, man, is he having a bad day, or does he really mean that? And that kind of, I said, okay, well, you can slap me in the face And there's something wrong with them. And if I come back again, I get slapped in the face again, there's something wrong with them. And you know, I come back again and get slapped in the face, there's something wrong with me. So I just nip it in the bud and just end it there and say, okay, you know, I respect your beliefs, but I don't want to be any part of it. And I've done family like that. You know, I love you, I forgive you for what you did to me, and but I don't want to be around you anymore. You know, I don't want to keep doing the same thing expecting different results, and I'm not going to do that. So you keep that in mind, look within, pray. You know, I'm not telling you to, you know, just cut everything off. Your situation may be different. Just pray, meditate, look within, get with your goddess, your higher power, Buddha, Krishna, whoever your higher power is. Mine is Jesus Christ. That's who I choose and works for me. And that's what I do. And I've come to that conclusion. You know, it's unconditional love and forgiveness, but you got to take care of yourself too. I've always heard faith moves mountains, bring a shovel. You know, you got to do the work. Okay, all right, I'll shut up. But I was a little wounded about that, and I wanted to share that and kind of get it off my chest. And talking to you, family, it really does make me feel a lot better. I do appreciate it. Got a lot of crazy things going on. You know, just it's financial, this and that, you know, and that's why I said I may not be able to keep on doing this. It's been 5 days since I've done a show, trying to keep our head above water, me and Allie, and I don't know what's going to happen. Day by day, we'll see what happens. It's crazy out there. And you can't get procedures done. Like I've got to get a colonoscopy again. It's like you've got to go get checked for the virus, and it's not reliable. So why are they making you do this if it's false positives and false negatives? And I'm trying to understand that. What world are we living in right now? I mean, that's kind of crazy. You know, well, you may have it, but it says you don't, so you can have the procedure. And I'm going, that don't make good sense. So, you know, it's a lot of things going on that, you know, it's just not making sense to me, and I'm questioning it. But, you know, anyway, I'm not going to go there. You start getting into politics and stuff, and they push you into that, you know, politically correct, this, that, and everything. And I'm not going to go there. I'm going to shut down and say, well, we'll see what happens. Meditate. I'm sorry I keep hitting that with my new glasses. Okay, well, nevertheless, I just wanted to get that off my chest and tell you what's going on around here. So I've got a few pictures and one video of a UFO before it started getting cloudy out there, and can't see anything up in the sky when it's cloudy like that. I mean, they could be below the clouds. I went out there and I didn't see anything, but maybe that's yet to come. So let's go ahead and get started and have a great week, and we'll see you after the show. Okay, here's our first video of the day right here. It's UFO coming over. It's really cool. It was really low in the sky, and I zoomed in on it. It looks like things are coming off of it too. Little white balls of light. And I tried to get in as close as I could, and it looks like it sped up a little bit right there, and it's changing colors. It's really a lot of energy around that sucker, and you can see it has sped up a little bit, and it's on its way somewhere, and you see it's climbing. It's going up into the sky. I have to keep putting the camera up more because it keeps going up higher and higher. It looks like it slowed down a little bit there, and it said, who's this guy with the laser down here, you know? Is this a waypoint or what? I don't know. But anyway, I really wanted him to power up for me, and it was really hard for him to do that, I guess. He was trying to, but little things coming off of it right there. That's wild. And I just kind of followed them across the sky right there, and we looked at heavens above, and I have satellite tracker, and there was no satellites at this time, and it could be the Space Force, could be space junk. I doubt it. I think it's a UFO, and you can see it's still going right there. And it was climbing there for a while, and I think it came back down. It went up and back down. But that was our first video, and that's the only one I have for this show. But we will have more coming up. And here's our first picture, and this is kind of weird. It was early in the morning, around, I would say, 4:45. And you can see there's a face right there, 2 eyes, there's a nose. Can't really see the mouth. It's not all the way in this reality of ours. And I was saying, wow, look at this orb right here. It's so huge. You know, I said, wow, I thought it was somebody standing there, but this is the bird bath right here. So it's a big old orb right here. I guess it's taking a bath. I don't know. There's a big quartz boulder there and something recharging down here. And you can see 2 eyes and nose and a mouth right there. And you see 2 eyes right there. And the nose, that looks like a doggy right there. It sure does, doesn't it? And what is this flying around? Here's that cat or I don't know. This is a fairy or an angel. I don't know. It has 2 little horns there. And you can see the eye and nose and a mouth right there. And I don't really see any wings, but it's flying around. You see it's got a little gown on right there that stops right there. And it's just all kind of little things out there, and I just couldn't really make them all out. But this is what's going on in the backyard. And you can see there's something right there. 2 eyes, nose, and some ears coming off right there out of the portal. The portal is very active all the time. And I did try to bring this up a little bit. I try to zoom in on these things a little bit better after I've learned how to do it. But you can't really see the face, but you can see there may be an eye here, and you can see there's a face there. There is a face, and I tried to lighten it up, you know, and you can see there's some hair, and then the face is, I think, right there. I don't know, but you can see there's 2 horns and the hair comes down. I do not see any wings, but it may be, I don't know. But this thing, there it is right there. See the eye, nose, and it's going down. It's got a little gown on, and it's flying. It's like a little pixie there. Isn't that cool? Isn't that so cool, guys? And that is this right here, flying right there. Yeah, that's some kind of fairy pixie. That's a good catch right there. Okay, let's move on here. Now, this orb wasn't all the way in the frame, and this is all I could get. And you're going to trip out when you see this. See this guy right here? Eye, nose, and he's got a beard right here and long hair. And there's something looking through here. Eye, nose, and a mouth right there, looking through the black hole or the other portal. Look at this extraterrestrial. Eye, nose, mouth. See the head and the body? And then look at this dude right here. He's so cool. 2 eyes, nose. Look at that mustache. Now, I don't know. This could be a ghost right here. This could be some old-timey guy. You know, I don't know. It could be. That's what I feel. You know, when I'm telling you, when you ask me to look at your pictures, I say, what do you feel? You know, what's going on at the time when you take this picture? What are you feeling when you look at it? Look at this one down here. Eye. I don't know if this is an eye right here. It should be right there. The nose and the mouth and the neck coming down. You see this guy right here? Extraterrestrial is what I think it looks like to me. And then up here, there's another guy. You see right here? The eye, nose, and the mouth. Now, I see this guy a lot in Orbs. He comes around here a lot. So, I don't know. I think he may be a spirit, a ghost. There's a cemetery not too far away from here. So, it may be him lurking around. But I do see this guy a lot. He's got something around his neck. You can see that's some kind of necklace he's got there. You can see it's his chin, his mustache, his nose. He's either got sunglasses or some kind of glasses that he's wearing. And you can see the hair right there. Now, I was wondering about this one right here. There's an eye here, a nose, and a mouth, and 2 horns and 2 ears. That looks like some kind of cow instead of anything else. It looks like a cow to me, and I see a lot of cows here. There may have been a lot of cows in this area, and this place goes way back to the 1600s. Clinton, Connecticut does, so it's a lot of old stuff here for sure. And you can see all the entities that are in this thing right here. It's like a looking glass into the past or something, but you can see this guy and this guy. That's really cool. I like that, so I thought I'd show that one, which was really cool. Here's the fairy circle. These are the wind chimes. This is the bird feeder. This is the statue of the fairy on a quartz boulder. Here's a quartz boulder here. The 2 cheers and the fairy circle with broken quartz boulders there. And this is the vortex and the portals that I see, all kind of stuff coming out, and I do in the trees also. And here's one right here, a big orb, and here's another one of these guys with the eye, the nose, and then the mouth with a big mustache. That's what I'm seeing right there on the big picture. And then somebody behind him right here. It's like it's dimensions, overlapping dimensions. That's why I see somebody in front of somebody. I think it's blocked, but it's just different dimensions. And you can see there's something right here. It's a person or an entity. And then if you look real close, you can see his mustache. You see a eye, nose, and another person right here looking. See? Right there? And it's like they're wearing some kind of glasses or something. And you see this? This is one of the feline beings. You see a big ear there and an eye, nose. You can tell that's a cat. And then there's something right here. I mean, you can just really see that's a cat right there. The feline beings, they are around here all the time. Okay, let's move on here. This is one I wanted to bring up. This is cool. Do you see this? Man, you know, people say that looks like the devil. You know, it does if you believe in those pictures that people, you know, publish. It could be. It could be a demon. I don't know, but we do 1 John 4:1-4. We do clearings and we get them out of here. But anyway, I'm showing it to you. It could be some horns and some ears there, and eye, nose, and a mouth, and a pointed beard. Now this right here, I've looked and I've looked and I've looked at it, and I don't know. It could be a gun, like a ray gun. It could be teeth right here. It could be a tool. I don't know. It looks like I don't know. What do you think it is? And then you have a little entity here, eye, nose, and a mouth right there. Kind of looks like a dinosaur, almost like one of the raptors or something. I know they have raptors, extraterrestrials. And look at this. These guys right here under it. It's all kind of different entities there. There's one right here, one right here. And it could be, I don't know. That's why I'm showing it to you. And here, you know, what I feel, I don't feel any evilness or malice towards it. I just do my clearing. I do my 1 John 4:1-4, and I go on, but I show it to you and I keep it, and I wanted to show that one. Now this is the big pine tree. It's about 100 feet high, looking straight out the back door and the back of the house in the backyard. And I said, what is this? I'll bring it up closer where you can see it. I go, wow, what is this? And here's another one of those things. If it's not the same one, I think it's the same one. It's almost got a point to the tail there. And there's the 2 horns, and then that looks like some kind of crown on it. And it does look like a cat, doesn't it? Arm here. I don't know if this is a wing or what. And I don't know if this is a leg. I don't know what this is. You know, it could be a bug, but I've never seen a bug look like that. But this looks like some kind of fairy. I think it's the same one we were seeing down there just now. But I wanted to show that. Look how far away that is. That's a long way away too. Alrighty, let's move on here. The fairy circle right there. You can see something on this tree right here. I tell you, I see so many things coming out of those trees. Oh yeah, here, I want to show you the orbs real quick. It's not really nothing spectacular, but you can see there's something inside there. There's an eye, 2 ears. That looks like some kind of cat, some feline being right there. You can see, and there's a dog right there, and there's a person right here, and there's something right here. I don't know what that is. That's really cool right there. All right, and then you have, okay, where am I? All right, here it is right here. You can see the face, barely 2 eyes, nose, and a mouth. There's somebody in there controlling this. It's not all the way in this reality, but they were coming in, that's for sure. All right, let's see here. This is what I wanted to show you. Now, look at this. And don't that look like a portrait right there? Isn't that cool? I'm going to show you that, and then look how far away these things are. And then here's another one right here. It looks like a lady right there. You see that? There were 2 of those. Right here is what I want to show you too. All right, let's move on here and show you that and bring it up closer. Now look at this. What is this? You can see this is a person. It almost looks like a black and white photograph. You can see there's eyes, nose, and a mouth, and then there's hair. Now this could be one of the people that are buried out there in the cemetery. You know, this could be a spirit, and that's what I started feeling. So I told you I go by my feelings. So I don't know. That's a deep discussion on spirits being in the cemetery, and you know, you don't know. There's different stories and stuff that it says in the Bible, and they kind of clash, and but we won't go there. We won't talk about that. I'm just showing you what I'm catching. You see right there, there is, and it may not even look all that human, so it may be a dimensional traveler, it could be an extraterrestrial, it could be a ghost, it's some kind of spirit. But there you have it right there. And here's the next one here I was going to show you. It's almost like a profile, and it's not the same one because they were caught together. And you can see there's an eye, nose, and they're looking at us, and the hair comes down right there. So I had to bring it up closer and let you look at it. It gets pixelized right there. But you can see right there, eye, nose, and mouth, and the hair coming down. So that's all of that in that one little picture. You have to really go through these things. It's really hard to do. And that's it for today. Okay, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the show as much as I did bringing it to you. I'm going to try to be a little bit better. I'm making about 3 or 4 days doing the show instead of 5. It's really been hard on me. One-man show. So if you'd like to make a donation, all the information is in the description box below. I have Patreon and PayPal. I do appreciate it very much. If you can't support us that way, please watch some of my videos. We've got about 1,150 more hours to go before we get monetized. We're getting there. Excuse me. We're getting there, and we're getting closer and closer, and I do thank you so much for all of your help, all of my friends on Facebook and new subscribers. I do welcome you, and I hope you enjoy the program. I'd love to hear from you. So many interesting people and their techniques. I really, you know, I may not say anything, but I'm watching you, and I do appreciate you very much. It's hard to get to everyone, so that's why I try to say hello, and that I am watching right here. You know, I try to see everybody's pictures that they send me. You know, I have to see my own pictures too, so you know, I'll get to it. I can't tell you when, but don't get angry with me. I do try. I really try. It's a one-man show here. So watching, subscribing, I noticed, you know, 80% of the people don't subscribe when they watch the program, and they say, oh well. I said, well, why did you not like it? And they go, oh, I liked it, you did real well. Oh, I forgot to subscribe. Yeah, man, you're forgetting to subscribe, so please subscribe. I do appreciate it. Comment, just say, hey man, cool, you know, that's all you got to say. I appreciate that, and just let me know that you're there and that you like the program a little bit anyway. And if you don't, I'll love to hear from that too. I mean, you know, that's feedback, even if it is negative. You know, I'm sure that's going to happen. It's like I said, a balance, yin and yang, and that's the way it is. Okay, a little depressed and kind of you know, a little confused about things right now. I'm hoping that it'll get better. I keep meditating, I keep looking within and praying. And I think that's the best thing we can all do today. Maybe we'll do a meditation, a live meditation one night. We'll just get laid back and send out good vibes to everybody. And people can, you know, comment and say what they want to say. Get things off their chest. It's always like a vent room or something. That would be cool, huh? Tell me what you think about that. So anyway, I appreciate it, everybody. This is David, the Backyard Ufologist, and needs to go out and dance a little bit. I don't think I can do it with a mask on, though. We'll see you in a couple of days. Bye-bye, everybody.